Hi again, everyone, and thanks for joining our Theatrical and Media Make-up Industry Excellence Academy TMC live event. I'll shortly pass you over to Hannah and Lisa, who are part of the Theatrical and Media Make-up department here at the Manchester College. They'll be providing you with a showcase of our Industry Excellence Academy for Theatrical and Media Make-up. If you've got any questions at all throughout the evening, just ask them in the live Q&A box, which is on the right of your screen, or maybe towards the bottom of your screen, and we'll answer as many questions as we can at the end of the session. With that said, I will now pass you over to Hannah and Lisa to get the session started. Over to you, Hannah and Lisa.
Hi, my name's Hannah and I'm one of the Media Make-up tutors here at the Manchester College.
Hi, my name's Lisa. I'm the department team leader and I also teach on the hair and media makeup programmes at the Manchester College.
So what we're going to do is we're going to run through a bit of a presentation with you guys, and then we've got an opportunity at the end for some question and answers. So the first thing I'm going to go through with you is this is our virtual open evening, so our theatrical and media makeup courses. So this is going to be very sort of generic. We run a lot of courses that run under this, but these are the ones. This is kind of an overview of all of it. So you may have some questions that are a little bit more course specific. So as I'm going through, if you think of any, make sure you write them down and then you can ask them at the end, and Lisa's going to go through them with you. So we strongly believe that if we're going to help you achieve in a dream job and a career, it makes sense to work with employers to ensure that your courses are helping you to develop the technical and professional skills that you'll need for any future career. That's why we have developed our Industry Excellence Academies. So in one of our Industry Excellence Academies, you'll receive benefits from a course that is co-developed and co-delivered with an employer, either a level 2 or a level 3 qualification. Like I said, we offer both, and we also offer technical levels, a placement with an industry employer of at least 15 days. You have sessions delivered by industry experts, and next week we have an industry expert doing one over Teams. So even though at this moment in time we're not having people in the classes, you're still getting that contact with industry experts. Visits from guest speakers that are at the forefront of the sector, industry standard live briefs, a dedicated employability and partnerships coordinator, and employability sessions to develop your skills and knowledge. So you have level 2 hair and media makeup artistry, which your entry requirements are maths and English at a grade 4 or above. But obviously, if you still want to pursue your career in media makeup or theatrical makeup, that doesn't mean if you don't get that you can't come to us. Still come to us and we'll find you other routes that you can get there. Might take a little bit longer. It might take a little bit of a slightly different route than you planned, but definitely still come and see us. And we also offer level 3 courses in theatrical and media makeup. If you're coming in from industry, or you're coming in with maybe having done a year at another college, you ideally could do with your maths and English, again grade 4 or GCSE and above, and a level 2 qualification in makeup. But if you do have that bit of experience, maybe you've gone and worked for a year, then do definitely come and see us still, and we can have a chat about a route to get into the industry. So this is just a selection of some of our team. So it's a small handful. There is a huge team that goes in across both Northenden and Harper Hay. So this is just a handful of them, but you can see me and Lisa on there. But you've got our heads of department there. You've got Laura and Catherine. So Laura is the head of department for the North and Catherine is for the South, and our assistant principal, Liz Peters. You've got one of our beauty tutors, Joanne, Jenny for hair, Becky for media makeup, and same with me. And you've got Lisa there as well, who's your department manager for the North. So I'm going to show you a short video now, and that's just going to go over a little bit of our facilities and give you an insight into the college environment.
Hello, welcome to the Hair and Beauty Department at the Harper Hay campus. My name's Lisa Breaky and I'm the department team leader, and I'd like to show you around our facilities. So here in the Hair and Beauty Department we run a range of courses in hairdressing, beauty therapy, media makeup, nails and barbering. The courses start from entry level right up to level 3. We have 2 hairdressing salons, 2 beauty salons and 2 media makeup rooms, and a nail bar situated on the first floor. Hope you enjoyed our tour of the facilities. We're now going to head over to the Northenden campus, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Hi, my name's Catherine Lyon. I'm the head of department for hair and beauty at the Northenden campus. So we have a range of programmes here from level 1 to level 4, hairdressing, beauty, media makeup, barbering, and right up to the level 4 in microblading and skin rejuvenation. So So this is the first of our hairdressing salons. You can see we've got state-of-the-art equipment, the backwashes, etc. And first, when we're starting to learn, we're practicing on each other and on our dolls' heads. And then as you get more confident, you start to work on clients. So as part of the level 2 program, you do shampooing, consultation, health and safety, cutting and colouring and finishing. So this is one of our media makeup classrooms. You can see here we've got the lighting all set up for when our students have got their finished look, where they take photos for their portfolio of the work that they've produced. So we have 2 levels, level 2 and level 3, and the learners can also progress on to UCEN Manchester to do the university and degree courses in the media makeup. So this is our barbering studio. You can see we've got the barbering chairs all set out in here. So we cover a range of services in barbering at level 1 and at level 2. And then you can progress on to the work related at level 3, where you might be in doing work experience in a barber's and attending college as well. So this is our nail studio. You can see the filters on every workstation. We do very, very popular courses here with the gel and liquid and powder. We're super successful with competitions all over the country, both regionally and nationally. So this is one of our 2 beauty salons at the Northern campus. So we're doing the beauty therapies level 2 and level 3. So in the level 2, it's facial, manicure, pedicure, waxing, lash and brow and makeup. And then you can progress on to the level 3, which includes massage, facial and body electrical therapy. Thank you for joining us at the Northern campus today for our virtual tour. We look forward to meeting you following your application.
So now you've had an insight into some of our salons across both sites. So your delivery method, you're probably wondering about how you'll be assessed on your course or what your course will involve. So delivery methods for reducing the spread of COVID, this is your current delivery method. So a combination of face-to-face and online teaching. Work placements will also include online meetings held with employees and partners. So obviously that's more, we would have always had you in a classroom environment, but this is your current delivery method. So you'll have your practical assessments, which will be supported by a portfolio, your classroom workbooks where you'll take away sort of notes or any handouts that have been given, and written assessments that come in the form of maybe a bit of coursework or assignments, and then you'll have some online tests, which could consist of maybe some multiple choice questions, so maybe like 8 markers that might require a lot of quite a bit of content. Could be 3 2 markers. Again, it could just be, you know, or depending on the course that you go on, will depend on how you're assessed on that course. But nearly all of them will have an online test as well. Okay, your program of study. So you'll cover English and maths if you haven't already got it. If you do have it, you potentially be going on to one of the technical courses, so you won't have to do maths and English, but you'll have a much sort of meatier qualification that will enrich your time here as well. You'll have support as well in the form of tutorials or individual support, could be with guidance and welfare, and you'll have your employability session, and you'll have some enrichment as well. That could come in the form of competitions like Catherine mentioned on the video. That could come in the form of sort of master classes that we go to, or any one that we get in guest speakers, or any trips that we go on, because we do go on some fun trips as well. Okay, so all of that will add up and become your program of study. So your timetable is your program of study. Okay. The employers, some of the employers that we work with come in the form of the Hilton. So I know a lot of the catering students, and we have had students, our makeup students that have gone in and done bits there as well. We've got BTCT, Charles Fox, who provide a lot of our kits, especially for special effects, Skin Base, Weller for hair, and Vidal Sassoon. So they're just to name a few. And here is a video now that's going to touch on a few more aspects of your course.
Hi, my name is Mark Izard, and I'm here to talk to you about my hairdressing career. So let's get started. I was 24 when I started college, and I did 2 evenings a week. When I came to the end of my 2-year course, I then started working for a few friends of mine, doing work experience 1-2 days a week, and I very quickly realised that I needed more education. So I then went and applied for a job with Tony & Guy Essentials, and I did 6 months training with them at their academy in Holborn while working in salon. One thing I'll say about education is that as a hairdresser, you never stop learning. There are so many different avenues that you can go down, which I'll go through further. And it's just one of the most exciting careers I've ever had, and something that I don't think I would ever stop doing. So when I discovered how we are so influenced as hairdressers with popular culture, I kind of decided that the way I wanted my career to go is I wanted to go into TV, I wanted to do fashion, as well as still working and running a column within a salon. Because that is my bread and butter, and that is what I love. I love making people feel good about themselves. And it's one of the best things, again, about hairdressing that I love the most. So I started working at the Manchester College, and I first of all started as a part-timer there, and then went on to a full-time position. And while I was at the college, it really helped me, again, keep on top of my craft. Because I was teaching all the time, I had to make sure that I was the best that I could be for my students. And I loved the inspiration that I got from students, and also loved how students reacted to me teaching them. Working with L'Oreal, I started off as part of their IDIs team, which is like you have to go through like an X Factor type audition, where I had to present a cut and colour, I had to go through my inspiration. And when I got chosen for that, it started me off on a 2-year journey where I started learning about all the fashion trends. I started launching national campaigns for L'Oreal and for other big names like Land Rover. And again, it opened me up to different areas and aspects of the hairdressing industry. Then I started working in TV, and I started again through the college. I used to work with a lot of makeup artists. I used to teach on the BA for media makeup artistry, and I then got pulled in to do TV shows like Peaky Blinders, I Can Make You a Supermodel, The Village, Young Dracula, Hank Zipser, to name but a few, and got to work on some amazing people like Helen Flanagan, Michelle Keegan. In theatre, I worked on actresses like Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City, Anne-Marie Duff, she used to be in Shameless, and she was also in various other TV shows as well. And it was really interesting. I'd go in, I'd cut and style the wigs for them, then I'd watch them when they're rehearsing on stage to find out kind of how it's sitting, how it's working for them, and any of the adjustments that might need to have been made. In 2017, I decided to open my own salon. I'm not a natural businessman, so I decided to go part of a franchise, and I researched and decided that Francesco Group were going to be the best for me. I opened the salon on June 2017, and I haven't looked back. It's been an amazing experience, building my own team, training my apprentices, and working. I still go out and do work for L'Oreal. I'm also an EPA for City and Guilds, so I could be coming out for this year. And it's something, again, that I love. I still keep my hand in everything. And again, with the career that I've had so many doors open for me. It's been hard work. I've had to put myself out there. I've had to do a lot for free, but it's been so rewarding. So I wish you all the best. I hope to see you either at Dennis Williams or on my EPA travels, and I wish you all the best for your careers.
Yeah, he's very talented, Mark. I did actually have him on my degree. He was a very good teacher. So take a look at some of the amazing work our creative level 2 students have done. So these are some older pictures, if we're perfectly honest. If you do have some, if you do have Instagram, for instance, you can go on our media team TMC page, which shows you some of the current students and more recent past students, and maybe some of the work that they're working at. So it might be worth adding that. So at media team TMC, go on there for Instagram and you'll be able to see some of the work. And again, those questions will come to us. If you think of any after today and you think, oh, I wish I'd ask that, you can just message us on there, or the college or the school liaison team, any of them on Instagram will be able to answer any of your questions. But that just gives you a little bit of a brief overview. So brand links and competitions. So you might see actually Mark's face one day when you come and join us and we go to the competitions at Blackpool, because sometimes he is a judge at them as well, isn't he? So that's always a nice face to see. Krylon, again, professional beauty, NYX, we do a lot of these competitions throughout the year. Nails, particularly strong, media makeup, all of all of the areas are very strong in these competitions, but it keeps you current, it keeps you, you know, in industry. You can see your competition at other colleges, you can see the competition in industry as well, because they have industry categories. So it's a really good opportunity, and most of the students are so nervous when they go, but actually they love it, and especially when they win prizes or they place, it's just the best thing, and it's great for your portfolio as well. Okay, just some future careers in media makeup pathways. So your career opportunities and jobs available are pretty wide, really, when it comes to media makeup. Some people do it as an extra job on top of jobs they do as well, but as a main career, you're looking at a media makeup SFX artist for TV and film. You might specialise in camouflage makeup, so with the NHS, or mortuary-based makeup, and salon-based makeup as well. A lot of people go into owning their own salons, and you can go into salon management at level 4 as well, if that's something you're interested in. You may go into teaching or lecturing eventually, or if you want your own academy or salon, you may look at that assessment, you know, and teaching route as well. And then obviously freelancing, so working for yourself, and those jobs will come in different areas, and you can sort of manage your own time as well, which is really nice. So our staff, we are proud to have staff who are passionate about the skills and delivery of the wider range of treatments to support the diversity of our students and clients. And we are very lucky at the college we are at. Like, we have the most diverse groups, which is amazing. There's not a hair type, an eye shape, a face shape, a skin tone that we haven't worked on, and we are very, very lucky to have that like within our groups. So your skills are right up there, really. Our staff members are working with British Beauty Council and awarding bodies to lobby government to ensure this is increased within the curriculum that we offer. But really, we have it at our fingertips, don't we, here? Yeah. So we're very, very lucky. Your staff also, most of your staff are still in industry. Well, all I think are still in industry, so they all work, whether they're salon owners, whether they work for themselves, whether they're in somebody else's salon, all of them do the jobs that they teach. So that is invaluable for you guys. You're always getting first-hand knowledge. They're always upskilling as well. Okay, so very lucky. Your curriculum enrichment activities, so get more from college. So it says enrichment is one of the best parts of student life at the Manchester College. It definitely is, and it's your opportunity to make the most of your time with us. So there's a lot of community projects, workshop, like I said, guest speakers. We've had quite a lot actually. Yeah. James Malloy we've had, what was that lady called off?
What about
Kat Von D? We had one of them artists. It wasn't her, but Kat Von D, one of her artists in. We've had loads from Mac, loads from Ilamaska. We've had every brand you can think of. We've had somebody in
Charles Fox. We've had quite a lot from Charles Fox.
Yeah, Krylon.
The lead artist from Charles Fox. We work on Cirque du Soleil and things like that.
Yeah, we've had a lot of trips and visits. So when they were allowed, allowed to go near, but when we were allowed, we've been to Madrid. Actually, that was a very fun one. We go to London quite a lot, to the UMAs or to IMATs. So there's loads of opportunity for trips as well. And of course, the competitions were very, very competitive. So you will be going in there. Even at level 2, we tend to get you into one by October for your first competition if you feel like you're ready, which you will be. So you'll definitely be going to your competitions. And some of our students are engaging with them online at the minute, so it's not stopping anything. We've got quite a few students that are doing them online from home, remotely, which is really nice to see. And this video, I think, is a bit of a message from our past student, Louisa. So hopefully this is a really nice video. Yeah, lovely, Louisa.
So I've been studying level 2 and level 3 media hair and makeup for the past 2 years. I actually didn't start my course until about December time, the year I left school. I actually went to another college in Manchester, but I very quickly realised that A-levels just weren't for me, and I was doing something every day that didn't make me happy. However, we emailed the Manchester College and they very quickly got back to us, and a lady called Lisa invited me in to have a talk, and she just believed in me straight away, and I just knew that this is what I wanted to do. My further tutors have been so supportive over the past 2 years. So in my first year in level 2, it was more like basic hair and makeup. It was getting everyone up to the right speed. The class sizes were really small, so you were able to get as much support as possible from your tutor, which I don't think you get from many other colleges. Like the college I was at, the class sizes were still about the same as what they were in school, and I just felt like I wasn't getting that one-to-one. The tips and tricks I learned in level 2 have definitely helped me in my level 3 course. Like, for example, you go back to basics with plaiting hair and you don't realise that there's even an art to that when there is, and like the little techniques that you use can really change an overall look, and it can make you into a better artist. Then I re-enrolled in September 2019. I enrolled onto level 2 media, hair and makeup and special effects. So for level 3, I really felt like this was a big progression in my career, because we did a lot of heavy SFX for the first few months, and it mainly is SFX with a few fashion elements in between the different sections. But yeah, level 3 has really shown me what I wanted to do. Overall, I have had 2 of the best years, and I feel like my college and my tutors have really set me up for life, and they've given me a platform, and they have shown me the industry. We also have work experience. We have to complete, I think it's 5 days in level 2 and then about 2 weeks in level 3. I really do think that helps as well, because then you are able to go and speak to employers and make connections. I know a couple of the girls from level 2, they went on work experience somewhere and now they have a job at that same salon, which is amazing. So the connections and the industry, it all merges together. And like I said, there aren't many colleges that will actually do that for you. I would never have been able to achieve what I had if it wasn't for the support that the Manchester College has given me.
Oh, so Louisa now is at the London College of Fashion. Yeah. So she's progressed on to university. She's left home and she's doing amazing. So yeah, she's brilliant.
Yeah, very talented Louisa. She's a lovely student. Okay, so I'm pretty sure coming to the end of our presentation now. So we're going to have the opportunity for Q&A. So I think I'm throwing it back to me now. Yeah, I think I'm throwing it back to you. Yeah, I think you're going to go for the questions. So they're going to come through the questions to us, and hopefully we can give you some good, strong answers for them.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for a really informative presentation. We've had a few questions that we've sort of normally have, so we've got those lined up. So first question is about progression. What do students typically progress onto after level 3? What's the normal sort of for a theatrical media makeup course?
If they wanted to stay into education, they could go on to a foundation degree at our field and campus, or they could do degree level at a number of universities. So some of our students, like I said, Louisa went to the London College of Fashion, some have gone to Southampton. So if they want to leave home, we've got York, Bradford, and then there's other students who want to go straight into the industry. So some go on to full-time work or working as freelance artists for themselves.
Great, fantastic, thank you. The next question is about the split between practical and theory. What's the split, would you say, in terms of lesson time?
I'd say that probably it's about a 70-30 split. So like Hannah said, we have diplomas and we have technical diplomas. So technical diplomas require more knowledge, so we may have to do a little bit more theory with those as well, but on the whole, obviously we need all that underpinning knowledge, but it is a practical subject, so we spend probably 70% of the time working on our practical skills.
Okay, fantastic. And on the back of that, a similar sort of question, what's my typical weekly timetable? What would it be made up of? How would that work?
Okay, so again, if you was on a technical level and you didn't need to do English and maths, your timetable would be made up of practical sessions, employability sessions, you'd have an hour tutorial session, and you'd have some theory session. With COVID, obviously we've done less face-to-face, so initially we were doing 50 to 70% face-to-face, so a lot of our theory sessions are now through Teams and online. Okay,
lovely. And in terms of the different makeup skills that the students will learn, what kind of skills will they learn?
So they'll start from the very basics in skincare and application of basic makeup. They'll move on to evening makeup, special occasion,
Fashion-based.
fashion-based, catwalk, editorial,
airbrushing, camouflage,
media makeup, which is
makeup.
special effects, FFX, sorry. FFX. Did I mention body art? We said body art,
yeah,
art,
face,
well.
like all your glitters, gems, embellishment, that kind of thing, stenciling.
Yeah, and with the
never ending. Really.
With the competitions, we would sort of like push all those boundaries.
Yeah.
Really, it's an inclusion of all those things.
It's always a total look rather than just a small element. You tend to be holistically assessed, so that means you never really get your makeup done and not your hair, or just your hair and not your makeup. So we tend to take that approach and see it as a look. So one brief is a big look, basically.
Fantastic. And you've mentioned quite a lot of areas there. Is it a case of picking the ones that you want to do, or is it a case of you'll cover bits of all of those different areas that you've mentioned?
In level 2, we have a set of mandatory units, and the same in level 3, really. So again, the programmes have been devised by the industry professionals along with the awarding bodies and replicate what the industry wants people to be able to do. So in previous times, you might have had people working in film, television, they might have been hairdressers, and you might have had makeup artists. Now the industry says, I want one person, and they need to be able to do the whole thing. So that's why the units cover such a wide range of skills.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. And in terms of what kit that students will require, is there a kit list? Is there a cost to that kit? How does that side of things work?
Yeah. So all courses require the kit. Not only obviously students need to have their own makeup, they need to own it, they need to look after it, they need to practice at home. It sets them up for the future, so they can add to that kit. So the media makeup tutors and the technicians devise the kit based on the qualification aims, and then this year we've gone with NYX, haven't we? We've had various kits. We've had Illamasqua kits, MAC kits, NYX kits. So they're all leading brands of makeup, and what is required to do the course. Students don't order the kit from us. We do sourced kits from, say, NYX, and we'll give students a kit list, and they can order direct from the supplier with a discount. Yeah, with a student discount.
So yeah, and all of that kit's put together, and it can be quite a meaty kit because, like you said, we do cover a lot of things. So it can be quite a pricey kit, so that's something to bear in mind. You're looking at approximately 400 around that. We try and bring it down every year, but then we do want you to have the stuff to be able to carry out your units as well. So we do supply some things like your heated equipment and a lot of your products that you're using here, but it is really important to have your own kit, especially in this current climate, because we shouldn't really be sharing anything. So you should have your own kit, your own brushes. But like I would say, it's a really important thing to factor in. So birthdays, Christmases, if it's something you really want to do, make sure you are maybe thinking about that on the run up to enrolment as well. Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. Obviously, it's something you need to invest in, I suppose, and it's something that you can use in your own life, I guess, as well. So, and in terms of, is there any support available for that kit that from the college or from the department? Is it is this available?
Students, we have a bursary team, and obviously students that are on 16 to 18 programmes may be eligible for £100 towards the kit. So again, when they come to us, we get them to fill in the forms, we send them to the bursary team.
Yeah, we'll help you with those things.
So we help support that. If that support isn't available to students, and we've got students that are in real need, we'll also look at the department.
Yeah, don't let that put you off.
No,
just still come to us. We'll figure it out.
We would still support.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great, thank you. And the last question we've had is actually from Eliza. She's currently attending an ESOL level 1 course, but has 10 years of experience in the sector. So I'm guessing this might be more relevant for an adult course, but can they enrol on this course, or is there a course for them in media makeup?
Yeah, there'll always be a course for 16 to 18 and adults. Some of our provision is mixed anyway, and we'll always take into account work experience. The experience in the industry is vital. So again, with the difference with an adult as regards to a school leaver, we won't so much look at the entry results or the GCSEs. We'll look at that experience. So we may skills test and just see whether we should put whether they should go into level 2 or level 3. But there will always be a position for for that learner. Yeah.
Fantastic, that's great. Well, that's the last question for the evening. So thank you very much, Lisa and Hannah, for your time, and thank you everyone for joining us this evening. If you'd like to watch any of our TMC live sessions from our previous October event, then you can do this on the catch-up section of the TMC Live website. So do check that out, because there's previous sessions from Theatrical Media Make-up, Hair and Beauty as well. So please go there and check that out. Applications for September 2021 are open for 16 to 18-year-olds. So if you'd like to apply to study at the #1 college in Greater Manchester, then please do visit our website, tmc.ac.uk. Alternatively, you can speak to our team about applying or ask any further questions you might have. The application support team are running a drop-in session this evening until 8 p.m. So you can go through the TMC Live website, and there's a link on the page there that you can join that drop-in session and ask any questions and speak to one of the team about applying for next September. If you left school last September, or you're an adult, as we've just mentioned, like Eliza, then we do have courses available to start from January 2021, and that does include some hair and beauty and theatrical media makeup courses as well. So to find out more, do visit our website, or you can speak to the inquiries team this evening on 0161 674 1080. For any learners with special educational needs and disabilities, we have a transition team who are on hand to make the move from school to college a positive experience for you. So you can contact them by emailing transitionteam@tmc.ac.uk. And then lastly, we'd love to get your feedback on TMC Live. So if you'd be happy to take part in a quick 5-minute survey and be in with a chance of winning a £20 Amazon voucher, then please visit surveymonkey.com/r/TMC Live feedback. All of this information should be in the chat box very shortly if it's not already. And with that, I'd just like to say thank you again to Lisa and Hannah, and we hope you all have a lovely evening. We look forward to seeing you in September. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.